Hi girls, it's me again and back with a second video on distance, speed and time, and I'm taking a look on page 346. I'm looking at question 22, which takes a look at this large timetable, which is a train timetable between, I think it's Gorey and Dundalk. So the first question is, how long does it take the 9:19 train to travel from Lansdowne Road to Dalkey? So the idea of this is that you would pick out Lansdowne Road, and it departs Lansdowne Road at 9:19. So it's this train we're taking a look at, and we get to Dalkey at 9:41. So they're the two times that we're taking a look at, and this is where you would make use out of your calculator to do this particular calculation. So, I mean, again, like I said in the last video, girls, you can actually just use your understanding of the clock and it'll work as well. But this saves you doing that. So you would be taking a look at arrives again at 9:41. So you'd be taking a look at 9 hours 41 minutes, and you'd be taking away from that 9 hours and 19 minutes, and you're taking a look at it, it'll take 22 minutes. And that's the easiest way to do that particular question. This basically takes a look at your understanding of the 24-hour clock and applying everything you had in the previous example. So the second question then asks you, how long does it take the 9 a.m. train to travel from Malahide to Sandymount? So let me see now, I should know where these places are, seeing as I used to travel on these trains. Malahide up at the top. So the 9 a.m. train, Malahide, and you're travelling as far as Sandymount, which is way down here, I think. Sandymount, and you're on the 9 a.m. train, so it's 9:37. Now there's no need to put that then into the calculator, because you can see that it leaves at 9, it gets in at 9:37, it's 37 minutes. So some of them you will need and some of them you won't. If you take a look at D, for example, it's a word question. So it says Ursula arrives at Raheny station at 8:15 to catch the next train to Colester. How long will she have to wait? So she arrives at Raheny, and again you just have to find these places. When you're not used to the words, it's a bit hard. And she's trying to get on the next train from 8:15, so she has to wait from 8:15 to 8:58. So you can do it either way, but the easiest way again is 8:58, and you're taking away 8:15 because that's the time she got there. And if I hadn't messed it up on the calculator and just tapped it in, she's going to have to wait 43 minutes. She's plenty of time to get a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. So what I'm going to ask you to do, girls, is just to take a look at a couple of those examples of those questions today, and just work and practice with taking a look at timetables and working around timetables, so that you'll be able to take a look at that. So I'm going to ask you to come across onto page 346, and I'm going to ask you to do question 19, 20, 21, and then I had done A, B and D, so the rest of 22 then. So you're going to do 19, 20, 21, 22, parts C, E, F and G. And again, if you can take a picture of that work, girls, and if you can submit it to me for, let me see, this video will go up on Thursday morning, or Wednesday night, but it'll be Wednesday night's homework. Well, what day are we now? So today's Tuesday, but I'll put up a video Wednesday, and that was due Thursday. So this would be work due on Friday morning, girls. And then I'll do another video for you on Friday, or Thursday or Friday, and we get into distance, speed and time, acceleration, deceleration. Again, these are all things that you've met already, but I'll give you a little brief video, and we'll take a look at a couple of sample questions, and then I'll assign a few questions for you. And then I'll take a look at the exam papers for you, and pick out a couple of questions from the exam papers on it. And hopefully that should do for this particular chapter. Okay, best luck, girls. Take care.